Okay, the first one was interest compounded half yearly. 1.1. Interest compounded half yearly. So there is a timeline. This is 0 year, this is 1 year. So this is called a timeline. Now if interest is compounded half yearly, means there's January, February, March, April, May, June. So this is half year. So you're going to get interest here every half year, half yearly. So you're going to get interest after this half year, and then you will get interest again after that half year. So here you have July, August, September, October, November, and there's December. You'll get interest. So you can see that when it's compounded half yearly, you'll get interest 2 times a year. Therefore, we say that n is equal to 2. You're getting 2 times a year. So this is a very important point. Remember, you will get interest 2 times a year. Or for the moment, I will just put it like this: 2 times a year. Let's do the next one. 1.2. Interest compounded every 3 months. Interest compounded every 3 months. So there's your year, there's 0, there's 1 year ending here. So there's January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December is there. Now you get interest every 3 months. So 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. So you get interest after 3 months. After 3 months you're getting interest. Then 1, 2, 3. You're getting interest again. After 3 months, after 3 months. Then 1, 2, 3. After 3 months you're getting interest again. And then you're getting interest again. This is 3 months. So you can see that when you get interest every 3 months, you'll get interest 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So every 3 months means you get 4 times a year. You get interest 4 times a year. Now it's very important to draw these timelines, to read the words carefully. Read the words carefully. Compounded every 3 months. Compounded half yearly. Draw the timeline. Work out the number of times you will get interest. Draw the number line. Work out the number of times you will get interest. Alright, so I've given you 2 examples like that. That should give you an idea of how to calculate how many times you get interest in a year. So I think we have 2 more examples to do. Let's have a look at the next 2. I won't do the next 2. Now 1.3, I'll just do it here. 1.3 was monthly. So if you get interest monthly, every month you get interest. January, February, March, April, etc. You will get interest every month. So obviously you will get 12 times. And finally the last one, if you get interest daily, then in 1 year there are 365 days, so there will be 365 times. So this is a very important part for you to understand, in calculation of compound interest. You must be able to calculate how many times a year. If it's monthly, it'll be 12. If it's daily, it'll be 365. Let's take the example of weekly. Suppose it's weekly. Then there's 52 weeks. Let me just write it here. 1.4, I'll put 1.5 here. If it's weekly, then you will get interest 52 times, because there are 52 weeks in a year. There are 52 weeks in a year. So if it's weekly, you will get interest 52 times. Alright, so that brings us to the end of this little activity, which is called calculating the number of times we get interest per year. You've got to understand this very, very well, and then everything becomes very simple about compound interest. Everything else is just substitution. But this section here is the most important part of compound interest. So make sure you master this. Alright, so you can stop the DVD and you can try this exercise on your own again, and then have a look at these answers to mark your work.